Hello. Today I walked from my mom's house to St. Peter's Parish. St. Peter's is where I grew up. Kindergarten through 8th grade. So I graduated in 71. And in 1971 I went to Holy Cross High School. Graduated Holy Cross High School in 1975. I went to St. Joe's University from 75 to 79, and I graduated St. Joe's University in 1979. I was an engineer. I had a degree in physics, and I was an engineer for a few years before I decided to be a chiropractor. So my engineering studies really set me up for being a great functional neurologist, because I did control system theories. And the brain is the master control system of the body. And there's master control systems for power plants and process control plants and all kinds of things. So that was my initial concept when I became a chiropractor, that I wanted to be a functional neurologist specialized in the brain. And I did that, and I'm proud of that. But what is heart-wrenching to see is to see this wonderful complex of a church, school, rectory, convent, and our old church where our gymnasium was totally shut down. So this year it totally shut down. St. Peter's Parish was founded in 1853. So one thing we're doing in this country is old towns. Old towns are degrading. Degrading to our past, degrading to everything, because we don't take care of them, right? So they've been lost in the economics that we have these days, and it's a shame, because old is important, new is important, and they're all important, okay? So where we came from is really, really important. So I came from Riverside, New Jersey. Actually, Schneider's populated Riverside, New Jersey in the early 1800s. It used to be called Progress, and now it's called Riverside. It's a small town next to the Delaware River, across from northeast Philadelphia, and it's got a population, I don't know, about 10,000 people. It's gone through a lot. But St. Peter's closing, you gotta be kidding me. Abandoned, just abandoned, closed. So this is the front entrance of the church right here, okay? St. Peter's Parish. I used to work here. I used to clean floors, clean a lot of toilets. Sometimes when you clean toilets, you're not proud of that, but I'm proud of cleaning toilets. So, church closed. I'm going to give you a little tour about what really happened here in Riverside. Now, Riverside had a great downtown area. Now, my father died when I was in 2nd grade. My father was one of the big people in Riverside. My grandfather was postmaster. He was the one who established the first post office in Riverside. Fire chief and postmaster. My grandfather. He always wore a 3-piece suit all the time. It was funny. It was great to visit my grandfather. My grandfather died a year before my father died. So this is St. Peter's Parish, and I'm going to show you the old church. The old church. It's going to be demolished. Demolition. The old church was our gymnasium. We had a lot of basketball games there. We had a great basketball team. St. Peter's is noted for its basketball team. One of our teams played the Spectrum. Can't remember what year that was, but I remember going to see them playing the Spectrum. I think it was in 7th grade. In 8th grade, we had a great team too. So this is the school. Huge school. 3 floors, steps, no air conditioning. Air conditioning. Are you kidding me? Kids these days need air conditioning? You gotta open up those windows, right? Sweat a little bit. That's the best way to learn. And then right here is the rectory. That's the rectory. Science Directory and a massive school. And then across the way is a convent, right? I painted the entire inside of that convent when I was in college. That's the way I made my money in college. I co-opted. I was painting. I was janitor in a drum. And I did everything and anything I could to pay my way through college. So the convent, I painted the convent, very big convent, and that's closed today. So it's sad to see what's going on in St. Peter's Parish. Now, our nearest pizza across the street is right over there on the corner. Our nearest pizza used to be called Rosie's. Rosie's Pizza. It was owned by the Arnieris, but it used to be called Rosie in my day. Now, what had happened is that I would come out in the playground after my father died, right here. I'd stand here, and then I decided that I would run away every day during lunch. I'd run away, and I'd go downtown in second grade. I was seven years old, and what I wanted to do was find my dad. So my dad had a stroke. I've had a stroke. My dad had diabetes. It was uncontrolled, and his health wasn't good. But my dad passed away. And then this whole town was beautiful. It was beautiful. So I used to leave at lunchtime. I used to go downtown. I used to go to all the stores my dad would go to, the banks. I was just on exploration all the time. Now they tried to stop me, and they did do some disciplinary action that was used with rulers and yardsticks. They beat on me a little bit to stop me from going downtown, but it didn't stop me until I was in fourth grade. So I was a little hoodlum at the time. Now, this pharmacy used to be Stecker's. You get a great hoagie here. Italian hoagie, not a hero, a hoagie. So this whole town of Riverside got big avenue, big streets. Was where I used to go during lunch all the time, and I loved it. I love this town. And right now, banks closed. So, I'd like to see a comeback for this. Comeback there's a time for comeback, right? It's a time for rejuvenation. But usually things like this happen because people lose heart. They lose heart. Got a little supermarket here, that's nice. So this is the town. It's a town. I'd like to see a rejuvenation happen in Riverside. Now there's the watchtower. When we go down to the corner, you'll see the watchtower. And you'll see the police station, post office my grandfather built and operated until 1963, I believe. I used to go in the post office. I used to run into his office and jump on his lap all the time. Now, you jump on my grandfather's lap, out comes 50 cents, right in your hand. So I'm wondering, one time he didn't give me 50 cents. I looked up at him like, where's my 50 cents? Gotta give me my 50 cents. So I got some good stores here coming in. So maybe Riverside is coming through a rejuvenation. It's going to come through a health and wellness shop across the street, and then a restaurant's right here. Golden River Restaurant. So, post office. This is pretty interesting. So what I like to see is that Riverside goes through rejuvenation. This old bank here on Scott Street with the clock on the corner and the bank. But this is a big corner, Riverside. Corner of Scott Street and Pavilion. So right across the street we got the post office. And right next to the post office, the fire station, police station. And then on the corner is a Metro PCS. Well, right next to it was Gatto's Jewelry. I used to work and sell jewelry in college. Everything, diamonds, watches, whatever you need. Mr. Gatto was a good friend of my dad. Trust me implicitly, which was a good thing because I was trustworthy. That's another important point. Talk about rejuvenation. I'm in rejuvenation. And there's no other option. No other option but rejuvenation. And coming back. So we got some good stories here. A lot of memories going on today. So my daily walk in Riverside, I'm ending it today. I want to make sure that you all know I love you. I hope that you have great memories of your family and traditions that go on. I hope that your families are solid, they're all together, they support you when you're down, they celebrate when you're up, and I'm going to send you love, lots of love today, like I will every day. I'm going to be praying for everybody. Okay? Send you lots of love, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for where I grew up. I'm grateful for the family I had and the support that I had today. Today, it's still there after all these years. The support and the love just never stops. Okay? And we'll keep promoting it for everyone. So if you're going through some illness, post on the site. If you're going through something that you're just having to struggle with, okay, call me. My number is 610-506-8920, and I'll pray for you. I'll send you good wishes, and I'll talk to you, okay? So sending you lots of love from Riverside, New Jersey, Dr. Joe Schneider. Have a great day.